Welcome back to another episode of Come Fine With Me. And today I have a very special guest in the name of Pocket Poet. How are you doing?
Greetings from the Black Country. I'm all
Yeah,
good. How are you,
nice to
Callie?
have you. Oh, great. I was a wee bit running behind, so sorry about that. We're trying to get everything.
Fine.
Blame
It's fine.
the buses. Blame the buses. That's all I'm saying. So, what we're doing today is we're doing another Come Fine With Me episode. At the beginning, before we did the recording, Pocket Poet picked this bag. So hopefully you bring me a bit of luck.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, I've got a wee book here that I need to show everyone because I've had a coin for the book by one of the other guests. So see if you can bring me some luck. Now, I still need one of these bad boys, Kew Gardens. I'll probably never see one of them in my lifetime. Unless I buy one. That's it. Also, I'll need Olympic aquatics. I need Olympic cycling, football, goalball, handball, hockey, judo, rowing, whiff-waff, or table tennis. Yeah, triathlon, weightlifting, wheelchair rugby, and wrestling. All the rest I've got. So, while I say hello to the scissors, I hope you will too.
Hi, scissors.
Hey, well, I have to do the bag and count how many bags I've got and make sure everything's all in order. Please do tell me, what's it like being Pocket Poet?
Oh, well, I'm very close to the ground, hence why I'm called Pocket Poet. No, it's good being me.
Yeah.
Good being me.
Yeah.
I'm like a ray of sunshine. It's all about poetry, coins, and scouts. That is my life.
Yeah. Now, I was looking at your YouTube earlier. You've done quite a few videos, but you're just 4 shy of 100, I think now. 4 videos shy of 100. Yeah.
Oh, 4 videos show 100. I was going to say. I've got
quite a lot.
Up there.
Quite a lot up there. A bit of everything. Poetry, a bit of coins. You've got a wee series.
Bit of art.
Rocket around the world with Pocket.
Well, where I don't actually know any of the countries, we're just aimlessly going into a team.
Well, it's good that you've got something. It's like a wee series. It's like me with this. It's something to, a wee pet project that's your own. You could call your own.
Well, people seem to like it, so bit of fun.
Of course they do. Love the channel, and quite frankly, I think you should have more subscribers. So it's a crime. That's what I'm thinking. So yeah, you know what it's like in Perth. You've seen me do the live streams. You've heard the Rozzers go by. It's a rough area. Tell me something really exciting about where you stay.
Oh, where I'm from?
Yeah.
Well, there's the original Sandwell just up the road from me. That's where Sandwell gets its name from. It's like a 20-minute walk from my house. So that's an interesting fact about where I live.
Nice. Aye. Any monuments, special buildings, bridges?
Not really. Well, there's the Priory, where the ruins of the Priory up in Sandwell Valley. Where there used to be a monastery there, and that's really cool.
Nice.
So,
now, have you had a really good coin find this week or recently? I'm playing catch up because I haven't seen any of the videos.
Well, I did my first ever £2 coin hunt, and I got a Trinity house.
Oh, nice. That's a good one.
Out of 140 coins, I got 4 coins.
Oh, that is. I've had a couple of rough ones like that, but Trinity House ain't bad.
Well, I got a Trinity, 2 Army Centenaries, and a St Paul's.
Oh, did you check the Army Centenaries for rotation errors?
I haven't. Let's have a look right now. Let's have a look.
Yeah.
Rotation. No, that one's fine. And for King and Country, so that's right.
Ah, well, that's fair enough. There's been a few rotation errors kicking about, eh? And do you have a pride of your collection?
Oh, I've got a fair few coins that I really like. I've got a couple of coins that was my granddad's, which I really like, which satisfy my collection. I've got my Scottish Thistle coin from the Scottish Heritage set, which is one of my prize coins, and my Jersey Zoo coin, which I really like.
Oh yeah, that's a really good one. That's a cracker of a
One of my
coin.
favourites.
Yeah, and I'm no a good influence on you. I know every time there's some kind of animal related coin, like a penguin or something, I'm like pinging you a message going, yeah, and your bank manager is just jumping for joy.
I did pre-order that penguin coin that you sent to me today.
Oh yeah, it's part of a 2 coin series. I didn't realize it because originally I thought it was going to be the £1 coin from last year with the ice shelf.
Yeah.
But it was, I was like, no, it's part of the. There's a £2 coin was the first one, and then a £1 coin was the second one. The first one was the Ross seals, and I was a little bit confused because I thought maybe it'd be a matching set of coins, but no. Now, do you have ice cream? Do you have ice cream vans where you are?
Of course, I have ice cream vans.
Oh, I don't see them anymore where I am. If you were allowed one item from the ice cream van, what do you go for?
Oh, if I could only have one thing, probably a maxi bon if they've got them.
Oh, I've not had one of them in ages, actually.
Love a maxi bon.
Yeah, I used to sell them at the all-night garage around the corner. I haven't seen one in ages, though.
If I can't have a maxi bon, I like just like a normal Knickerbocker sundae with like some chocolate sauce and nuts.
Oh, nice. See, I'd probably go for a 99, but I was in an argument where is 99 a one-item thing, or is it constitute of cone, ice cream, flake, and sprinkles or sauce? Is that multiple items?
I don't know how they can call it a 99 anymore, because it's not 99, is it? You pay like £2.50 for a 99.
Yeah, that's inflation. Do you like pick and mix sweets?
Oh, I do like pick and mix sweets.
Nice. Do you have one that you go for every time without fail?
Yes. It's quite obscure. You know when you have licorice all sorts, and you have the round one, like the little round bit of licorice, like it looks like a little bit like a wheel. I like those ones.
Coconut ones, the pink and yellow ones.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah, that's the only ones I like out of licorice all sorts. I don't like licorice all sorts, but I'll eat those two. Usually I go for white chocolate mice, or back in the day I would get white chocolate skulls with the red sauce that ooze out like blood, but they don't have them anymore.
Or do you remember Razzle Dazzles?
Yes.
Razzle Dazzles.
Yes. Are they like white chocolate versions of Jazzies?
Yes.
Yes.
Or Jazzies.
I was trying to remember the name of them the other day. So you've done me a favour there.
They've got a new ice cream, and it's like one of their like sort of like slimming range of ice creams.
Nice.
And it's it's just like a Razzle Dazzle on the outside. So nice.
Nice. And do you like cakes?
I love cake. You know this. I love cake.
Right. What is your favourite cake? Everybody's going for the same cake, and I'm like wondering if you're the same.
Battenberg.
Oh no. That's wrong. Wrong answer. Try it again. No, if you like Battenberg, you like Battenberg.
I love Battenberg, but more Battenberg for me. If I can't have Battenberg, I like a chocolate cake, like a chocolate fudge cake.
That's better. See, there we go. There's a coin. Yeah, because I think marzipan is evil, but it sounds like you're on the wrong side of this one. Oh well, that's a shame. That's a shame.
But it just means more Battenberg for me, so.
That's fine. I suppose if you see it that way, more for you. That's right.
Exactly.
Last series I asked everyone about the whole custard or rice pudding thing. Okay. Now you may answer this one if you like, but after series 1, something came and hit the shelves which just totally threw me, and it was a custard flavored rice pudding, and I was just like, ah, and I thought to myself, how wrong is this? So do you agree with that?
I don't like rice pudding. I don't like rice pudding in general.
So you're a custard sort of girl.
Custard.
Yeah. I've got custard I like both, personally. I like both. But I went and got one of them new Jaffa cake donuts. The donuts. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop it at the bottom of the bowl, get like a wee bit of hot custard, dribble it on the top, and let the chocolate melt off the thing and swirl in and see what that's like. I'll get back to you after I've been to hospital. Oh man, that's it sounds good. I've got one. I'm going to have one later in the week, I think. So the channel's coming along lovely and well, but who or what inspired you to start it?
Well, my channel's been going for 11 years, but I only posted like a few bits of poetry.
Yeah.
And then I was trying to do at least one poetry video a week, and it just wasn't feeling it. So like I still do poetry on there, and I would always be a poetry art channel, but
yeah.
Coins
I started with the
something
trains, so I didn't start with coins. I started with trains back in the day, and it kind of trains are my a good passion of mine, but they just weren't working for me with what I was doing. So I kind of feel you for that one.
It's just like I've got a community now that want to see what I've got, and I like showing what I've got.
Yeah. Now, apart from coins, what else is your passion? And I think I know what one of this is. It might be the pennies.
Oh well,
Are they technically coins after finished what you've done with them?
Coins. They're coins. I'd class them as a token more than anything, to be honest. Once you've squashed them.
Yeah.
But pennies, scouting, art, reading, writing, poetry in general.
Yeah. That's not bad, because I've done press pennies up at Scone Palace once.
Yeah.
But the closest else I've come to that is you stick a penny on a railway track and let it get squished. That's about the closest I've come to that before that. 11 years, you say, for that was back then. What was there something that triggered you to start the channel 11 years ago? Because for me, it was I was doing a project, and it was just basically somewhere to use as a portfolio, and it just kind of spread from something. It changed paths. It's grown into something else, and I'm just wondering if you're in a similar kind of story.
Yeah, pretty much. Like it was like I wanted somewhere where I could put my poetry so people could hear it from me rather than just reading it.
Because you do recite quite a bit, and it's quite good. And speaking of which, you've got a wee book somewhere, which we'll show you later on, but you've got quite a few of your verses in there.
Yep, I've got a book, and I'm doing a poetry event tomorrow, so I'm really excited for that.
Oh, are you nervous?
No, first one back in the public domain after the craziness that's gone on. So excited to see it.
The craziness. Everyone's calling it the pandemic. You're calling it the craziness. That'll be like some kind of new Hollywood thing. So, okay. Back to the theme of the channel. If you could invite 3 people round to dinner in a come dine with me style event, from coins or banknotes, who would you love to invite round? And also, which of the coin tubers would you like to narrate this show? It's been it's
well, I'd like to get Baden-Powell. I've got some tokens for Baden-Powell, so we get Baden-Powell in, so I could talk about scouting.
Yeah.
Robert Burns.
The poetry. So I hear you there. Yeah, of course.
And maybe Beatrix Potter, so I could talk about obviously Peter Rabbit and watercolor painting. So that'd be a good mixture.
Aye, because you do your own illustrations for your book as well, don't you?
I do indeed.
Yeah, and I was actually talking to Lisa about you the other day. If your ears were burning randomly at about like 3:30 one afternoon, it's because I was telling her about your new tattoo you got, the sunflower one. She loves sunflowers. So yeah, she loves sunflowers. So I said I'd mention that and give her a wee shout out at the same time while I was interviewing you, because she's thinking of getting one, but later down the line, eh? She's looking for something a bit unique to her. Yeah, so did you say which one of the coin tubers you would love to narrate
no,
this?
I didn't.
It's kind of a hard one.
It is quite a hard one. Like,
you don't want to offend anyone at the same time, but there's obviously it's not. I don't want to do it because I'm not a good narrator. I'm okay at talking, but
I think narration, like Laughter's voice, is just quite smooth, isn't it? So like I think Laughter.
You're not worried you'll have some like kind of East End London kind of vibe.
Nah, I think it'll be all right.
You got your fork and knife in the wrong place. Sort it out, kind of thing. Now, which of the strangest coin or banknotes that you've ever seen?
Oh,
yeah.
There is some like one of the notes that came up on your channel with the naked people.
Oh, is that the Cook Islands with the lady on the shark? Yeah.
Yeah. That one's quite strange.
Yeah, but that's kind of like their thing out there, and they've got the weird Moai statue with the thing.
I just think the fact that you don't see that like in the UK or like obviously so like seeing something like that you're like, oh.
I've got a nice Beatrix Potter 2016 there. Yeah. Now, I know Scottish banknotes is one of the questions. It says, do you have any Scottish banknotes? I know you do, because I sent you them. So we can skip that. So we can go to the next one. Do you have any coin collecting regrets?
No regrets in coin collecting.
No?
Nope.
That's quite a positive answer. I like that. I've had a couple of regrets, just a couple of things, but if it's something you love doing, then that's great.
Well, the way I look at it is like, I get to make my change. So the cost what 50p, £2 coin, however much you get in your change. The sets that I buy them because I want them.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Like.
So I don't want to be to blame for like saying, oh, there's some penguin coins come out in the Falklands, and then they turn out to be all naff or anything like that.
No, a penguin coin's always a good coin. It's like the bunk coins. Like I've got like the Alice in Wonderland ones, Beatrix Potter, things like that. But when the 007 ones came out, I don't like James Bond, so I wouldn't want them in my collection, so I didn't buy them.
Yeah.
They're very nice coin. They're a nice coin and they're nice look at, but not for me.
Not for you.
And I think
that's exactly. With me, it's like Winnie the Pooh, or I didn't do the Winnie the Pooh series. It's just not me. Alice in Wonderland. It's just not me. But I'm more of the Innovation of Science series. I'm loving those ones. Yeah. So it's always something for everyone in this game. So now lockdowns eased. I know you went on adventures. Down to the big smoke. But have you got any other plans to visit things like coin fairs or even a Royal Mint or anywhere else in the United Kingdom?
Well, I finally made it down to the Royal Mint, to the promised lands at the. My first, I went with Grossy. I went to my first ever time to the Mint.
And did you enjoy yourself?
Oh, I loved it. It was great.
Yeah. Get the tour, the strike your own. Was that the New Britannia you got, the strike your own, or was it the decimal day one?
It was the Britannia.
Oh, jammy. You must have just got there in time then, just after the change.
Yeah.
Nice.
Very nice.
And do you have any plans for 2022 to do some similar stuff or do other things for the channel?
Maybe, yeah. If things arise, then I'm willing to go. It all depends whether I can get time off work.
Yeah, that's the big one for me.
But I'm definitely up for going on more adventures.
Nice one. Well, hopefully I get down to the Mint in 22 and I might even say hi to you in person instead of over a Discord voice chat or some kind of wee chat window on my computer screen or on my phone.
That'd be good.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, you'll be up here and I'll be down here because you're so tall compared to me. But
Oh, don't worry. I'll sit down. You can get a ladder. I'm joking. I'm joking. No, that's great. It'd be good to see you because I went down. I bumped it. I met Laughter a couple of times. I met Katie for the first time the last time I was down there, and Grossi, just albeit for a wee while. He had to go do his own thing. He was only down for a short while, and same with Matt as well. First time I met him, been talking to him for ages, and I've met Christopher, and I've met a couple of others like Absolute Coins, and of course Bungle and Lady M. Met them a few times as well, and Trev. I think it was the first time I met Trev was that time. We've been talking for all this time, like 2.5 to 3 years, and it was the first time we actually got around to saying hi in person. So it took a while, but we got there.
We'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get everybody together at some point.
Yeah. Now, here's a bizarre idea. Would you like to hear a bizarre idea?
Oh, I always like bizarre. Go for it.
Would a coin tuber retirement home be a good or bad idea?
Oh.
I think it might be a bad idea. I thought maybe it'd be a good idea at first, but then I've kind of swung the other way now.
Yeah, it would be a good idea because we'd all be together, But would our conversations be good?
Well, I'd probably be on about banknotes or some stuff like that and stamps. We will be pestering poor Christopher about stamps, I think, as well.
Well, you know how our conversations go. They start off with one thing and then just end up on a tangent of another.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. That sounds like a proper retirement home, actually. Yeah. So, yeah, my channel, I've been quiet lately because I've been working a lot, lockdown, extra hours, just, you'll know how it is. Oh, it's just been brutal for the last 18 months. And my usual coin hunt schedule's all to pot. I'm getting some videos out, doing some PO boxes now and again, doing this series, so that's at least on the up. But I badly need the ratings. So do you have any secrets or skeletons in the closet you want to own up to, or just so I have an exclusive and get my ratings boosted up? No? That sounds like a no.
You know me, Callie. I'm an open book.
There's no evidence to hide. It's all good.
There's no evidence to hide. No. You watch my rocket around the world with Pocket. If it comes into my brain, it just comes out. So.
Now, there's a couple of things coming out soon. We had some coin news in the name of new coins coming out next year. Like, there's a couple that weren't in the list. I know there's one coming out soon, and that's Insulin 50p. That's what I'm interested in. Yeah. Are there any upcoming coin releases that you're looking forward to?
They're always a nice surprise for me because I always forget that they're coming out. And I'm like, oh.
You hear about them and then
and I'm like, oh,
you forget.
I am quite excited because I've been collecting the Winnie the Pooh ones, like the first set, and then the second. Obviously, the second there's Tom Kitten. He's beautiful.
Yeah. And who do we say hello to?
Felix and Muffin and Merlin.
Oh, and Merlin. Merlin will be joining Felix's army, I take it.
Oh, Merlin will just be sat there just looking. He's an old boy now. He's old, so. Yeah,
Felix is getting on now. He'll have to up his game if he wants to keep hold of his crown.
But yeah, I'm really looking forward to the Eeyore. If there's an Eeyore coin, I'm really looking forward to the Eeyore coin because I love Eeyore. So.
Nice. I'm a bit of a territory nut, so I know 2022 will be the 40th anniversary of the Falklands conflict. So I'm guessing there'll be some kind of thing to commemorate that. That's kind of one I'm looking for when it comes out, as well as the Insulin 50p. And God knows, there'll be a whole foray of other coins that will come out. Like the Tudor Beast coins are coming out, apparently. That's another collection.
That sounds like it's going to be really interesting because I didn't get the Queen's Beast one, so I'm probably going to be getting the Tudor Beasts.
Yeah, They do look interesting. I've been getting the beasts from Pabgaea, the £2 ones.
Yeah.
I like them. I missed the original beast series. I know Absolute Coins got some of them. He loves them, and I think Christopher got some as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's one or two of them that I think I have a prediction. I'm just going to be skint next year. That's all that's going to be happening.
That's not a prediction. That's a given. We're both going to be skint on coins next year.
Yeah, try and save some money for the mint trip, I think. Now, in my live streams or any coins hunts that I do, the £2 coin hunts, I tend to say trains a lot. It's kind of like superstitious now. So do you have any weird superstitions of your own that you do before, during, or after any hunts, or looking through any coins, or?
Not for coins, no, but when I'm practicing to like perform some poetry, I have to read standing on one leg. Don't know why, but I have to stand on one leg.
Right. Is that just a weird? No? I can kind of read into that. Like, if you can do it on one leg, you can easily do it with two.
Know.
I
think it's like a concentration thing with me. Like, I've got my book or whatever I'm reading from, and like if I concentrate too much on what I'm reading, I start messing it up, and like mixing the lines up. So if I'm standing on one leg, I've got to concentrate on standing up.
Now, just a quick one. I hope you've hidden any evidence.
There's no evidence. No evidence.
There's no evidence. Okay, so that means brilliant. That's good news for me, because I'm running out of space to hide my evidence, and my wheelie bin outside is overflowing. They refuse to take it away. So there's invoices splitting out into the street. Can I maybe use your wheelie bin?
Well, if you can fit anything in my wheelie bin, you can send it down to me.
All right, no worries. That's good. I just need to. I've been too much Pabgaea, too much Westminster, too much Royal Mint, and too much Gibraltar stuff coming in. Even the Falklands.
Well, next door, having the roof done, so we've got a skip, so we can fill that up as well.
Nice. I should really just get a shredding machine. It's a bit of an elaborate way around, but hey. Bit of value for money for me as well, just instead of sending you loads of documents in the post. Yeah. Now, Felix, he always gets a question every time, and something about bowing before him. I don't know what that means. You will bow and behold my magnificence.
I am already in the Felix army. Muffin can have treats. I am already in the Felix Overlord army. So.
Oh, good.
But Muffin can definitely have.
Yeah, you've sent a few things to me in the post in the PO box, and they've been really, really, really put smiles on me, Lisa. And if Felix could smile, he would. He's had a bit of a few rough times lately, but he's actually really good now. He's on the mend. Because I remember before you sent me a wee postcard thing and saying, "No, hope Felix is better." And yeah, it was a lot he went through, but he's back with a vengeance. Now, Muffin, we'll get her some treats. I'll give her a couple of treats and say them from you.
Yay!
Because she's got in a habit now. She's really intelligent. Torty cats seem to be too intelligent, and I've got her every time I come in or go up to her and put my hand out and say high five, she puts her paw on top of my hand.
Oh, that's cute.
That's why I got that bad T-shirt. It's pretty cool. She's super intelligent, and she knows what's going down. If anything's going on, she's there. There's a diversity. So, anyway, do you have any hidden talents that you can show on camera?
I can do a really good Gollum impression.
Go on.
Okay. Stupid fat hobbits is always making cool lies about poor Smeagol. What a single evidence that he was always precious.
Oh, awesome. And kudos points for actually going through with it. That's brilliant. Thanks for that. a couple of guests. I'm like, have you got hidden talents? They're like, no. Move on. So absolute kudos to you there. Thanks for that. Now, they're going to have a Pocket Poet movie, Hollywood, massive movie adaptation of Pocket Poet, right? Which Hollywood star would play you?
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
It's a hard one.
Who do you think like would portray me better?
Well, I don't know. I'm well out of date with these things. I you know, I don't know very many Hollywood stars these days.
Maybe.
Ironically, we'll get Nicole Kidman because she's like 6'1" or something. Yeah.
Who's that one? It is Zoe something. Like she's a bit quirky. She plays a New Girl. I can't think what her name is.
It'll probably pop up at the end.
Yeah. But yeah, her. She's a bit quirky, so I think.
Brilliant. Some news just come in. Oh, I'm really sorry, but all the funding was cut. Something about the budget being spent on coins. You have to pick another YouTuber. So if you pick another YouTuber, who would you pick?
Well, me and Katie are roughly the same height. She's like 2 inches taller than me, so I'm guessing Katie.
Oh, there you go. Katie, you've got a job. That's nice and easy. Yeah.
I don't know about me and Bungle are both ginger though, so.
Oh, look what I found.
Talking of gingers, squirrel knocking.
Yeah. Now, I've got my own wee ginger here. Squirrel goes in the squirrel thing. We'll do that at the end. You know, oddly, I haven't had any Benjamin Bunnies. That's a really strange one. Usually I get Benjamin Bunnies. You know, what I do is assign them and put them out there, but nothing. Well, hopefully, we've got 2 bags left. We'll get something for that. So, while we're winding down, this is a point where, apart from me and apart from you, whose channel would you love to promote? It doesn't have to be a coin tuber. It could be absolutely anyone you want. It could be a poet that you know, or it could be a coin tuber. It's your call. Who would you like to promote?
Oh.
Or just say who do you enjoy as well? You know, you could be one of those things.
I enjoy pretty much everybody who's putting out videos in the coin tuber verse. But I'd say maybe one of my favourite artists, Mira Byler. Like her channel is lovely. It's very homely. It's like a very homely art channel.
A lot of illustrations. What kind of art is it like?
She does a bit of everything. Like she does a bit of anywhere, but she's very much like a watercolor artist, and she does like oil paintings and gouache, and it's just like it's like a very like friendly, homely environment. It's just nice to watch.
Yeah, I could do that with Dan Temple's channel. I could just sit and watch it, and then I'm sit. My mum will visit, and she likes his art. I bought her a wee painting of his, and I'll pop on one of his videos. And I'm like, I'll go away, make a cup of tea. It takes me like 2 minutes to make a cup of tea. Come back, and the whole image has just come alive. And I'm like, when did that happen? You know, what happened? You know, it's just like, man. So anyway, we're on the last bag. This is the point of the video where my guest, Pocket Poet, gets to plug herself. Plug away. Tell us all about what you've got to show for us.
Well, I have this wonderful book which I produced during lockdown, thanks to these guys. We have a little mention of Calais there as well.
Hey, I'm in there. I've made it.
If you'd like my book, please go and purchase off Amazon. It's a nice read and it's beautifully illustrated, if I do say so myself.
Yeah, I've had a look at it. There's a real. I like a couple of them in there. Some of them I probably couldn't say on a family channel, but but yeah, it was a real lovely gift when you sent me. I was totally not expecting it, and I was just like, oh wow, and it was really good. I loved it.
Thank you. But yeah, a lot of time and effort went into it, and especially with the artwork and the poetry as well. Like I put a lot of myself into it, so it'd be nice for people to read it and leave some nice feedback if they want to.
Yeah, I'll tell you something. I'm jealous of your drawing. I can't. I can do graphic design. I can do Photoshop. I could do this and do that. I could do all fancy flipping effects with Califax and all these other little things and or whatever on the computers. But I can't draw to save myself. If I was like, draw me a chicken, and you get to escape to prison, I'd probably end up drawing a banana. That's how bad I am. You know, just.
See, I can't do anything technical, so like what you do with Califax and stuff like that just baffles me. Like,
no, I had to do a uni course, which, you know, and some of it modules was drawing, so I don't know how I managed to pass. I have no idea, but yeah, there's a lot of folk out there that can draw and paint and do all these proper art that I can't do. And, you know, I could do a Photoshop, I could do this and that, you know, it's a bit funny. I could come up with a concept and do an idea, but it's not the same. It's a totally different thing. It is creativity, but I think there's more heart and soul in a drawing or a painting, I think.
either way, like as long as people are creating and we're filling the world with art and positivity, then that's a good move forward.
Mm. Oh well, so that wraps it up. We've finished. We don't have any Benjamin Bunnies. Now, what I usually do with our previous guests is I send on the Benjamin Bunnies to whoever was a guest. And because I haven't got any, I'm going to have to pick another coin. I'm going to sign a coin for you so you can like keep it or send it on or throw it in the wild, whatever you like. I've got a few diversities. I could do those.
We'll have a diversity.
Or, you know, I have to keep the squirrel nut. I'm really sorry about that because that does go in the wee money box, which I'll do right now. That's that. That's that one out of the equation. I do have a 2017 shield. I tell you what, next Benjamin Bunny I get, I'll keep that and I'll send it on.
That sounds like a plan.
Right, and it won't be from one of these hunts. It'll have to be from like my change or something. So I'll do that. I'll get a couple and maybe send them on, and just as a thank you, just because people like these signed coins. I don't know why.
I love my signed bunnies. I've got my little collection going on.
I should really get a collection. I got some from the other guys when I was down there last time, but I threw them all into the RBS coin machine because I thought, well, my way of thinking was their coins all end up in their certain areas. I know Christopher's ends up in Wales. They do get to a certain geographical location and they don't seem to go any further. I had one of mine turn up in Newcastle, but nothing south of that. So I'm thinking, my thought was throw theirs into the circulation up here and hopefully one of theirs will turn up like in the north of Scotland or something, just to give them a bit of a boost. So my idea is I'm going to send some down. I'll find some random bunnies, send them to you. You can keep one and throw the rest into circulation and see how far they go.
We'll get some Callies out there.
Nice. So what remains to be said is I've got myself 1, 2, 3, 4 diversities, 1 Brexit. I didn't complete the Paddington set, no stations. I didn't complete the 2017 set, but I did get a Tom Kitten. So mass respect to Felix, Muffed, and Merlin, the new member of the Cali Cat crew. Not much else to say. So thank you very much, Pocket Port, for popping on. It's been a privilege having you.
Thank you for having me. I've enjoyed myself.
No, I'm glad you have. Behold my magnificence. Nah, I'm joking. that's Felix's line. If Felix catches me saying that, you'll probably just tear my eyes out. So, right, anyway, I'm off there now. I would normally sign some bunnies on the outro, but I can't do it this time. So all I can say is goodbye. Have a good one. If you're having a hunt, have a happy one. Don't forget, check your change. Chala now. Cheery bye. Choo-choo the new. And I'll let Pocket Port say goodnight.
Night from the Black Country, guys. Bye.
Bye. Hey up. Just doing a wee outro for Pocket Port's video. Because you never got any Benjamin Bunnies in the hunt, I've got a wee thing here with a money badge, so I'll pop that there. But what I did find was some Benjamin bunnies. I'm going to send these off to her. She can feel free to keep them all, or keep one, ditch the other two into a vending machine or something like that. But fair's fair. At least she's got some Benji bunnies to put out now. Nice one. See you later.